Well, rapper Fat Joe recently dropped his 11th studio album, Family Ties. Yahoo Finance's Reggie Wade sat down with the music maker and got his take on everything from how he manages his money to his involvement in the sneaker industry.
I just think you should really take care of your priorities first. You know, back in the days when I was a struggling rapper, I had an apartment in Throsneck in the Bronx, and it was $600 rent, and it was hard to get that because I was an underground rapper. But the first thing I would do is pay my $600 rent. Then I would eat or buy a pair of sneakers or buy music or whatever. You have to take care of your priorities first, and you have to always continue. So I look at my life as a pizza pie. So I take a slice and I say, I make money from acting. I make money from being the president of Market America Urban Latino. I make money from managing artists. I make touring money. I make money from my stores. I make money. So that's how I look at it. And we just bring it all together and be like, wow, we had a great year.
Now, you mentioned sneakers. I'm a sneakerhead. Now, you have the Up, I had to break out the braids. I know you have the Up NYC sneaker store. How did that come to pass? Because your store gets every exclusive Air Jordan drop.
Well, I'm going to tell you what happened, right? First of all, I've been an avid sneaker collector since I licked the bottom of the sneaker in MTV. That went viral before there was a thing called viral. But I've been collecting sneakers my whole life. And I love sneakers, and I never get tired of it. If a new one comes out, I gotta have it. And so I had this relationship with Nike for over 20 years, and they send me sneakers, and I do their events. So I went and built a store in the hood, which this is very important to me, up in Washington Heights. In the middle of the hood, I built the store. It looks like the Hamptons. There's people in that community have never seen white marble and gold chandeliers and smell teak candles when they come in, right? I build up a museum of sneakers nobody could get. I call it like my own Guggenheimer. So I want to give back to the people, right? I want to sell the sneakers at box price. So what people don't understand probably in the finance world is that there's actually a lucrative business out there where kids buy sneakers for $120, they sell them for $1,000 if you can't get them. We don't do that. We give it to them at box price, right? We make the customer feel like this is their home. So I build the store, and then Nike tells me, yo, it doesn't work like that. I go to open the store, they was like, you got to get grandfathered in. You have to get vetted to have a store. I'm like, well, I know you guys 40 years. So after I already spent the money to build the store, I went to a party that Michael Jordan was throwing for Neymar Jr. And everybody was in there, and out of nowhere you hear a loud voice. And it's Michael Jordan. He goes, Big Joe. He calls me Big Joe. Big Joe, your store, the grand opening. I'll be there. I'm there. Immediately, the Nike execs and everybody ran, oh, so you're going to have a store. Oh, is he really coming? We're coming up there tomorrow to open it up. And so basically, I was so blessed that he heard a rumor. I never even brought it to his attention, like, yo, they fronting on Joe. And so, you know, he did that. And the thing about me owning businesses, giving back opportunity and jobs, we ran a program with these kids in the Bronx. I think it was like 10 to 20 schools with the borough president, where we went back. I said, what would Fat Joe, as a little kid who was bad as hell, do to make his grades go up? So I went to the schools, and I said, every class together, as a whole, every homeroom as a whole, whatever class improves their behavior, improves their reading, improves their math and their attendance, they will all win a free pair of Michael Jordan sneakers and Nike sneakers.
That is what's up.
The bullies became the #1 students. The class clowns became A students, honor roll students. And the smart ones got rewarded as well. It's the most amazing thing. So we do stuff like this. There isn't a school around one of my stores that isn't sponsored by Up NYC and doesn't have Up NYC uniforms for basketball, for football, for baseball. I just love to give back to my community. That's very important to me, man.
I was a former high school teacher, so you're saying if I would have gave my students Jordans, then I would have got better results? That's
what I'm saying is that the empirical data shows that these kids went to another level, right? These kids are all smart. They just need some type of help, some type of incentive, some type of goal. You know, people have different goals in life, you know. Some people want money. Some people just want to be employee of the month. They just want their plaque up there. You know, so you got to see what motivates people.